Away from him. It's a good styles mix, Jim.
Yep, and Chavez got close with his first attack, landed the left hook. So that doesn't bode too well. I'll start a bit sharper than this.
Indian summer for Levander Johnson, a 16-year career. But he is a bit of a puncher.
This is an excellent first round. A lot more action than expected. I thought Johnson would have been a lot more cagey.
Trademark left hook to follow him in as well. And to cover up, well, he mustn't leave his chin out to dry. Johnson, he did that in the first round and was jolted by one of those left hooks.
See, Chavez is forcing Johnson into his kind of fight. Johnson's not doing too badly, but this is not the way he likes to do business. Chavez will be delighted with this kind of action.
Yeah, it's his kind of fight there. Doesn't want to hang around on those ropes. Superbly conditioned fighter, never stops working. There's another left hand. This is a little bit too much from Levander.
Of the storm, but this is definitely the wrong kind of fight for Levander Johnson. There's a left hook again from Chavez,
who's so busy all the time.
Well, on the bone, so it could worsen. And you can see Johnson knows the tactics that are required. He starts every round at long range using the jab, but he just keeps getting himself drawn in.
He's struggling a little bit with it because he's up against a real bull.
But he's denting Johnson yet. He's landed his best shots. Johnson hasn't really been badly shaken. And I tell you, there has not been a lot.
Well, of course, that is one of the problems when you're moving up the weight.
Yep. I mean, he couldn't be landing.
Chavez has been making most of the early running. Gets him with another left hand again, and that seemed to stiffen the legs of Johnson for a moment there.
See, you sometimes wonder about his punch resistance, because every time he can't move away. See, again, he's standing his ground, can't get himself out of there.
A real gutsy little character, Chavez. Of course, a good right hand there from Johnson. He almost fought, couldn't he, one-armed against Morales because of an injury in that fight. Gave him no chance in the fight. Bad shoulder injury, which kept him out for 15 months. Terrific gap. Still 9 rounds of this left. This is round 4. White trunks, remember, the gangly.
Start of the round. He looks shifty.
Good right foot running job against this guy. Jab and move for 12 rounds. The old pros trick. They know when it's the last little indicator. Who had that huge win over Chavez-Mitchell. That was way back in the body punches from Chavez. And there's a lot of body to add. He's been busier, too busy for Johnson in this round. Johnson hasn't done enough with good shots as well. It's harder for him to find the speed and movement.
But he's taken what Chavez has got and still just looking straight back at him. It's better.
Came back with a left hand, Johnson there, which looked a dangerous punch. Good right hand, mind you, from Johnson. 4, 5, 6 punch combination from him. Best yet from the IBF champ, that was. Newly won belt.
Since he's been earlier, although just as I'm speaking, he's putting the pedal down.
Should be said.
Yeah, it's been a decent round for him so far. He's
something to stop him on the way in some way.
Yeah, well, I think he's stopped the rot in this round. I mean, the first minute or so he was controlling things, the jab was working.
Chavez is going the way he would want.
Exactly, right from the first bell. It's been his type of fight. It's been hard even by his standards. It's been
a win tonight, and then is he going to move up? It's all best like.
Yep, and it's a far better fight than I expected. I expected him to try to be cagey.
Credit to both men. There's another right over the top from Chavez, and then the champion's good. And another right hand.
That's the first time I've seen Johnson shaking. He's actually having to hold on. That one caught him cleanly on the chin, and that's been the difference with that punch.
See, he's wont to do, and there's
See, in most of the previous rounds, even when Johnson was losing them, he was able to put up
wide open to a left hook and a right hand. The defence almost sugared Shane Mosley. What an intriguing prospect seeing him tonight back at welterweight, where he was a world champion. Remember, he moved up to light middleweight. He came a cropper against Winky Wright.
cleanly now.
He just comes from Johnson, John Brown and Javier Powder guy who beat.
He's been forced into fighting the wrong fight all the way through, and he just looks worn out now. Yeah, and these are where they should be. His chin is where it should be. Everything's nice and tight and compact, and he's getting the results.
And he's beginning to tee off on Levander Johnson now. Even dropping his hands. He's looking a well-beaten champion here at the moment. Well, can Levander Johnson provide something sensational late in the fight? No, here's Chavez again, who now clearly wants to finish the argument. Not stopping throwing leather right at the start of the round, almost inviting Tony Weeks, the referee, to take a closer look and maybe step in and stop this, which will put the cap on a very fine performance. There's nothing coming back from Johnson. Head punches raining in. The stoppage is now, right now.
And an amazing volume of punches. He knew it was one big attack away from being champion, and he just didn't stop the punches flow. Nothing coming back from Johnson because he had nothing more to give. A gutsy and a brave performance from